Well, welcome to the famous straight track here at Flemington. All the action will be here on Super Saturday, and the eyes of the world will be on the Lexus Newmarket Handicap, most principally upon Australia's undefeated world champion sprinter Black Caviar. Peter Moody fronted the media 2 days out from the $1 Million contest, and he said the horse has had a faultless preparation.
Has been, for the first time ever, more pleasingly. As I've endlessly said, last preparation was the first time she'd gone to the paddock sound, and she's returned in good shape, and I'm very pleased to say the vets have spent very little, if any, time with her at all. She's 4 for 4 down the straight. She's in great shape. You would think this will probably be her only start at handicap conditions in her lifetime. That's probably the only chance the opposition are going to get to meet her under those circumstances.
What does Peter Moody think of the challenge of carrying the top weight of 58 kilos?
It's a big impost, but her record says she deserves it. Her rating says she deserves it. I've got no fears with her carrying the 58. My fear has always been what the horses are weighted away from her. But one would hope that it doesn't bring them that close together.
Well, even before Saturday's contest, she's being hailed as one of the great sprinters of all time. Peter Moody's a little unsure about that at this stage. Certainly got great admiration for her. I think he's leaving it to others at the moment just to let him know how good she is.
Glenn Schofield went as far as ringing me, I think, 3 or 4 days after the Lightning, and all he could say down the phone was, "Wow." He said, "I wanted to see you after the race." He said, "I'd never seen or felt such a demolition in a race riding Haylist." And that was quite staggering, and he went on to say that he'd sort of chased Silent Witness around in Hong Kong for a couple of years and, still couldn't, conceive that a horse could do that to Haylist. So, that's quite staggering, and adrift you've got a Golden Slipper winner and numerous other good horses. So for her to do that, I was happy to walk away with a half-inch victory, but the way she did it was, quite amazing.
Whilst all eyes are on Black Caviar, Moody does have 2 runners in the Newmarket Handicap. The 3-year-old Hinchinbrook, who was a bit of a hard luck tale in the Oakley Plate at his first appearance for the stable.
I think he's a high-class colt, but how the form lines join, I'm not quite sure. The last two occasions, I think Black Caviar's met Eagle Falls. She's beaten him 9 and 13 lengths. And Eagle Falls was able to win the Oakley Plate. So how that form equates, there's no doubt Eagle Falls has improved, but whether it's enough to make up that gap, I don't know, but he's a very valuable colt, and we're probably approaching it a bit like him racing Star Witness for the sprinting 3-year-old title as such behind her.
Whilst he has the interesting runner in the Newmarket, he also has one of the interesting runners in the Dubai Australian Cup, Peter Moody. He's got Mr. Charlie, the former Kiwi, first up over 2,000 metres.
He won very well first up in the spring. He's in very good shape. Like you say, unorthodox first up into Australia Cup, but he was super first up in the spring, hence the reason we've gone first up into the Cup this time round.
Well, it shapes as a big day for Peter Moody and indeed the industry on Saturday. Super Saturday it will be, particularly if Black Caviar can make it a perfect 10 out of 10. We look forward to seeing you trackside.